It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Cowboys' speedy running back. He's been a frequent end-zone tourist. He's second in the league in rushing touchdowns. It's the Cowboys and the Panthers, and it's coming up
Thank you
next.
to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September. You're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to... bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a minimal gain there. Down to the 20. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will have a Cowboys first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Go! Now this time they'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Third down coming up. He'll drop to throw. He's got this on target to Addison. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies. But he is going to come up short. They'll run. And this This time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch. And if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, it's going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory.
Here's 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Here's the pistol snap to Young. He's across midfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The motion man is Sanders. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. And that is touchdown #1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Now for the point after. He's got it. The Panthers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one fielded at the 15. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kicking team on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt.
6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. Their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun. Young. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0s on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. So after 14-7 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. First time these two have connected this afternoon. It'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st down.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's a handoff. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Now Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3rd and goal. To throw is Young. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Panthers 21, Cowboys 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be 2nd down. That one finds Chase. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Cowboys.
That's good for a Cowboys.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Room to run at the 35. And they are not going to catch up. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Michael, burst. That's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. Pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. His big target, that's Isaiah Likely. 2nd and a yard. They'll run, he'll try the left side now. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. On play action, Young. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Now Young. Now he takes off. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Young. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Young. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's a run going left. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. And And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The motion man is Sanders. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw, Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Back deep, Trey Palmer. Now fair catch called for and taken, and that sets them up in outstanding field position. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals, and instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. A 2nd down throw for Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. Still going inside the 20. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. To throw is Young. To the tight end, Likely. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Here's Young. That is caught by the tight end. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Cowboys go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. On 1st down is Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He keeps it himself. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up.
And he's in. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. The Panthers have taken a 4-point advantage.
35. Cowboys 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Return coming from the 14. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Handoff here, up the middle, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. He's got his man, he finds Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down.
Let's go. At the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's complete. Left side to Worthy.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Down inside the 10, and he will score. Jordan Addison, touchdown Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. The Cowboys go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 2nd down, Young. He'll look over the middle and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. To throw is Young. That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 34 yards. First down, Carolina.
The motion man is Sanders. Young to throw on 1st down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. The motion man is Sanders. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's in! Touchdown, Carolina. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go. 41-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more inside the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. A run on first and goal. We'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Panthers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. That's complete. Some more on the right side. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. On play action, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
He'll go right and find his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's going to have a Panthers first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down. The open man is Tolbert.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A second down throw for Young. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the gun, it's Young. To the tight end, Likely. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is second and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now a give on the ground. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. A handoff as they try to run it here. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Here we go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.